In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix the Fusion 360 Revolve error step by step, and more importantly, how to prevent it from happening in the first place. If you've ever tried to use the Revolve tool and Fusion 360 throws an error instead of creating your shape, don't worry. This is a very common issue and it's usually caused by a few simple mistakes. Stick with me and you'll be able to fix it quickly every time. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Fusion 360 tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's quickly understand what the Revolve error actually is. A Revolve error happens when Fusion 360 cannot rotate your sketch profile around an axis to create a solid or surface. This usually means something is wrong with your sketch, your axis, or the way the geometry behaves during rotation. Let's start with the most common cause, an open profile. Fusion 360 requires a fully closed sketch to create a solid revolve, so go into your sketch and carefully check for any gaps, missing lines, or overlaps. Even a tiny gap can break the revolve. A quick way to check this is to click on the profile. If it doesn't highlight as a filled area, it's not closed. Go ahead and connect any open endpoints and make sure everything is sealed properly. Next, check your axis selection. The Revolve tool needs a valid axis to rotate around. This could be a sketch line, a construction line, or an edge of an existing body. Make sure the axis is clearly defined and properly aligned with your design. If Fusion can't interpret the axis correctly, it will throw an error. A good tip here is to use a construction line specifically as your axis so it's clean and intentional. Another very common issue is when your profile crosses the axis. If any part of your sketch goes across the axis line, Fusion 360 may fail to generate the revolve because it creates invalid geometry. To fix this, make sure your entire profile sits on only one side of the axis. If needed, redraw or trim your sketch so it doesn't intersect the axis at all. Now let's talk about self-intersecting geometry. Sometimes the shape you're trying to revolve overlaps itself when rotated, especially with complex or wide profiles. Fusion 360 cannot process this kind of geometry. An easy fix here is to reduce the revolve angle. Instead of doing a full 360 degrees, try something smaller like 180 degrees and see if it works. If it does, then the issue is likely self-intersection. Another helpful step is to simplify your sketch. If your profile has too many lines, curves, or unnecessary details, it increases the chance of errors. Try removing extra elements and keeping your sketch as clean and simple as possible. Cleaner sketches almost always lead to fewer problems. Here's a quick tip to remember. Revolve errors almost always come down to either an unclean profile or geometry that overlaps during rotation, so whenever you see this error, go back and check those two things first. And that's it. You now know how to fix Fusion 360 Revolve errors step by step. Once you get used to checking profiles, axes, and geometry, you'll be able to solve this issue in seconds. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more quick and easy Fusion 360 tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.